Use this opportunity to get to know each other. Deeply listen to each other and get inspired by those around you.
I hope this dialogue happens in the spirit of inclusion, listening, and really, really deep listening to the other. That's my wish for the dialogue.
Yeah, we have the forms and pageantry of democracy in many countries, but very often a country like India, for instance, lacks the substance of democracy. So the aim of making democracy real as a dialogue is to see how we can all together learn to add some substance to our democracy.
Real democracy is one in which
everybody has a genuine part to play in what's happening.
The minorities feel really cared.
Have the same rights, freedom and quality of life.
And has real respect for each other. And as respect only comes if you meet, it is where people actually meet each other of the different communities.
Government by the people, for the people and of the people. And most importantly, I will say, by the people.
Because in so many parts of the world, democracy seems to be a shouting game, not a listening exercise. Demand, 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 all often very necessary. What about the other side? Are we listening to those who have completely another point of view?
The poor cannot eat democracy. Democracy is not a guarantee for the welfare of the people. Democracy must deliver.
People in the slums are deprived of so many things, amenities, clean water, there is no sanitation. Quite often is because of corruption.
There is no free, no independent media in Sri Lanka. Along with this, we've seen civil society also weakening. The president who came into power had promised peace as well. But after coming into power, without exploring the avenue of peace, went immediately into war.
I hold that full democracy is a created future that is not otherwise going to be.
Our dream will be fulfilled only when we maintain ourselves on the right path.
So from that, we came up with 7 quick principles. Number 1, listening.
we need to hear each other, we need to really express our feelings towards each other. It's true that we've hurt one another. It's true that we still have some resentment.
We make democracy real if we speak up every time there is a lack, every time there is discrimination, every time there is a group, every time there are voices that are not heard.
Holding ourselves, our communities, and their institutions, all of us, accountable in areas where change is needed.
The real value of something is how it treats the least among us.
Under the leadership of Aung San Suu Kyi, the people of Burma will maintain in this path to make democracy real. In this same path, at the same time, we will fight against all forms of the discriminations, all the bitterness.
The most important thing, I think, for a good politician is not to be shamed, and the only way to do that is to have integrity.
Everyone has their responsibility for this democratic process.
If democracy is to be the chosen road of the future for the developing world, it will need a major shift and change of mindset in all stakeholders. A self-realized shift from blame game to responsibility. And it is not only a shift of rules, laws and systems, but a change of heart and mind of all stakeholders. At this dialogue, you are dealing with the crux of the matter on which the new civilization will be built.
But the thing that I learned the most was that people spoke out without holding anything back.
Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. That's what I take from this meeting here.